Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Christelle Martinette, and we're here with the May readings. So, what are we going to do this month? I have the Lemurian Star Child Oracle cards here that I've used before with you. The Golden Dawn Tarot and the Sibylla cards that you know. This is my trademark. And the runes. So we know that the 7th of May, there's a supermoon in Scorpio. And I'll be kicking off with a little description of what that means for every zodiac sign. And without any further ado, let's get to those readings. Thank you for joining me. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Sagittarius friends, let's see what this supermoon has in store for you as I mix this oracle card deck, the Lemurian starseed. So, to you, Scorpio represents closure, the closure you gain and the way you get it, the way you achieve it. The tools, the habits, those unconscious habits really, that allow you to move through emotional difficulties, emotional turmoils, complete your hard work, and sometimes without even being noticed or without fanfare. It represents dealing with the more hidden and mysterious side of life. And this tunes in to your sense of place, your self-care, nurturing and home. So today, make space to uncover a layer of acceptance in your private life, Sagittarius, that pertains to family, to feelings, to foundations, or what allows you to feel that all is well underfoot. Let's see. We have here the inner child attunement. Go within. Listen, loving, parenting. Listen, loving, and parenting. Let's see what the Golden Dawn Tarot have to add to the month of May for Sagittarius. What is in store for Sagittarius, the month of May? What's in store for Sagittarius, the month of May? Okay. What a beautiful when things come up like that to have come out. Look, well, the first thing is first. First things first, we have the 6 of Wands entering the month with a bang, the success card, and the 10 of coins. We've got this abundance here. Then we have a motley pair, but not motley, but motley because there's the 3 of swords, but paired with the sun card, as if something gives way to a change, a much needed change. Then we have this 6 of cups, the 7 of cups, a progression there, and the 8 of cups, the 6, the 7, and the 8 of cups. Let's take a look at what that has. I'm going to take another card from under the deck, and it is the moon card. It's the moon card. I'm adding that to the last 3 cards. Look, Sagittarius, I have here that no one can rain on your parade this month. It's as if you have the moon the month comes in with a bang. There's the success of the 6 of Wands. Perhaps you have received information for a promotion that you were in line for, or a request of a job change that you wanted within the same company, but it has to do with abundance, and something is coming your way. A project of yours was accepted. There is this 3 of swords that I'd like to look at just for a second, because I don't see any emotional pain, but because there's the sun right after that. Let's take a look at what that is. Let's take a look at those of you who have children, very young children indeed. For those of you with that situation in the house, I see you as being very much involved with them day in and day out, of course, but I'm seeing this as if you have your eyes are loving, whereas they meant a running around and getting them all set up and, just the chore. Now it's different. You're seeing them grow. You're watching them change. It's just a lovely situation. Sighing. I have the child and the love, the female lover, but it could be a male. So when I illustrate this, when I illuminate this Three of Swords, I get sighing. It's as if all of a sudden you think either you have thought of someone from the past that you have left behind and it gives you a moment of nostalgia, or it is a wait. You are still waiting for someone to come into your life again. It's as if you have someone in your life, but they haven't joined you wherever you are, because I have this great sun shining over that. And the situation, the romantic situation, is indeed a positive one, and it looks like there is that return, the Six of Cups, someone coming to you, and you're just in this situation, perhaps on lockdown, they were in another place and cannot travel to you, but the situation is being extended in time. Remember what I said about the super moon, the moon in Scorpion, what it means to you. It tunes into your sense of place, your sense of self-care, nurturing, and the home. And when they're missing, this is going to give you a sense of disorientation and wanting to almost leave everything and walk away. However, it does speak to your feelings of family, your feelings of in your priorities, your foundation, your roots. It also speaks to. So you need to revisit that. It is by the light of the moon that we see these emotions bubbling up. All in all, what I'm looking at, Sagittarius, is a situation that sees you very, very, very content, very happy, especially with your tribe, especially with the people you live with, your companion, your significant other, or others. And it is, the daily in and out, day in and day out decisions that you make that are just coloring your days. I'm seeing a little more innocence in your eyes, a little more sense of wonder, and how we can do things better, thinking of a way to change. Maybe why do I have to keep doing things this way? We could surely do it in another way. We would get the same solution. So there is a bit of a change. And of course, these things are happening to many people who are on lockdown, but you in particular, Sagittarius, I'm seeing it as something that has the potential further on down the line, say June and July, to create in you an energy that will make you put pen to paper and put it in the suggestion box at the office, or talk to a superior about it, and having the potential of you creating a whole new drive, a whole new project, a whole new way of working. I'm going to take this on this trio because it does have to do with work. Look at this. Lies, work, and fidelity. It looks as if you will be changing the not changing jobs. I don't see that. I don't see changing jobs. What I do see, because there's the fidelity card there, what I do see is that you're going to get rid of old habits that are not suiting you on the job, a workflow that it doesn't calculate right with the plan, the way the office works, or something like that. What I'm looking at here is the potential for an immensely prosperous month. And not only on the job, what I'm looking at is in the home, especially. This is the prison, and that talks about the ball and chain, the ball and chain, the marriage situation. And the widower, the Vedovo, and the house. It looks as though many of you may be also deciding to leave the idea or the notion. I think this looks like to me a wedding that had to be canceled, actually, but the situation is not in relation to the relationship, but in relation to the plans no longer being able to go through. This is what I'm looking at. I'm going to take these three Sibylla also on the Moon's card, this Two of Swords here, this Two of Sword here. We've got the Gran Signore, the great man, the protector, the happiness in the heart, and the priest. It looks like to me that there is, okay, the mirroring effect here of these cards is that I did talk about a wedding that needed to be cancelled, but the happiness is still in the home, in that relationship. Here I see that some plans have still not emerged, still not have seen the light. And it looks like that they will be hidden for a while until they can see the light, until you can communicate to your friends and relatives that your plans are going forward. I'm going to take some cards because that's involved with decisions needing to be made. I'm going to pull some cards here on this inner child. There you go. Look at that. Denaro, the house safe. This is a bond as well. Amalado, the illness, ill one, and Imaneo, the nuptial dance. This is the marriage, and it does really look like it had to be called off for some reason. For those of you who had those plans in mind, let's take a look now at the runes to see what they have to tell us. All right, let's see. Okay. Otala, Merkstave, Otala, upside down. All right, this talks to me of a little bit of obsession in terms of your future. You're thinking about that, or the vision. Well, if it's relating to that marriage, you're thinking, oh, should I, shouldn't I, or this is a pain in the neck and all of that. That is a little bit weighing on your brain, and you may be taking that decision this month to change or to postpone, or inevitably has to do with something that was set but that will not be able to go through. Urus, Merkstave. There is a little bit of weakness, a little lack of energy. Sometimes it will be calling, this month is calling you to make a sacrifice of some sort, giving up something you don't want to. Gifts, partnership, but the partnership is strong. The relationship, the romantic relationship is strong. It is going to be moving forward. Rido, the travel, the movement, the wagon. This is a good time to negotiate if you're changing the date of the wedding. This is a good time to do that. And it's also a time when you may receive news in that regard. I've got Wunyo here, which is all about joy and happiness, and it's a positive outcome. There is a success here, and it has to do with your affections. This whole reading, this whole reading, Sagittarius, has to do with your affections. I have Pedro here, Merkstave, and Pedro talks, this is a mystical rune. This is hidden. There are things that are hidden from your sight. There are secrets, surprises that haven't come up yet. They will be coming further down the line, say June, July. But I also have a faded rune, this nameless, faceless rune that talks about a situation that you don't know about yet, but that will be disclosed. It's coming in. It has to do with a situation that is related to your affections. There's no doubt about that. Yera here is the harvest rune. Yera talks about rewards or efforts. It talks about legal issues. This is a karmic rune. Karmic rune that talks about rewards in terms of your efforts. So you will be receiving, as the card at the beginning of our reading, the 10 of coins did say. Yera does also talk about legalities if you have them pending. They will be successful. They will be working their magic in your favor, but delays are in store for you. I have Lagos. It's intuitive knowledge. This is success in learning. A new skill that you have to learn. This is the month to do that. And you've got protection here. This is Algiz. This is a protective rune. There's a fortunate new influence in your life, and the influence has to do with your affections, I have no doubt. It has to do with your emotions as well. Sagittarius, I hope this was of help to you. Do write under the video and tell me what your story is all about. I'd love to hear about it. If you would like to exchange, bye-bye, namaste, ladies and gentlemen, Sagittarius friends.